Representing for the red corner, Josh Holt.
So Josh Polk fighting out of Charleston Muay Thai. I'm very familiar with that gym. I know all these guys are going to bring it for sure. Very well coached by Jeff Grady over there.
Yeah, I'm about to say, if you guys have watched Conflict MMA before, you know that Jeff Grady's guys / girls always bring it. Every single time they always bring it. One thing I will say about all of his fighters, and I'm lucky enough to get to train with them sometimes too, is they all push forward. They never take a step back. Maybe I'm watching different fights, but I've never seen any of Jeff's guys or girls, especially the girls, take a step back. So I don't see how Josh could be any different.
Right, absolutely. Very aggressive style coming out of that gym. You'd love to see it.
And so, you know, Josh is still fairly new to the.
I had the pleasure of training with them over there last week when our gym was shut down for some renovations. I was very impressed with Jeff's coaching, and the pad work over there is top notch.
And Jeff's giving him a little pep talk right now. Again, hey, so this is a Muay Thai fight. This is not an MMA fight. So they'll actually be able to throw elbows, and because this is an amateur Muay Thai fight, he's going to be wearing elbow pads, so, and shin guards. He can throw elbows, but again, with the elbow pads, you're not going to see any cuts. Or really, if you cut someone with an elbow pad, you hit them hard as shit.
Absolutely. It's not going to feel good even with those pads on.
No, not going to feel good with the pads on either way. And here's Josh.
And one thing I'll also say, I love how Conflict mixes in these kickboxing and Muay Thai fights with the MMA. It really mixes it up.
Yep.
Brings a whole new element to the show.
And now, joining us, representing for the blue corner, Isaiah McCullough.
Isaiah must not have a walkout song. You think, oh, you know what? So, we've watched quite a few of these guys from Bond Muay Thai come. I love watching these guys fight too, right? So this is what's cool about the Charleston Muay Thai and Bond Muay Thai guys, is that if you watch the guys from Bond, all of them walk out. All the cards I've commentated, they all walk out to no music. I just remember that. They all walk out to no music. They also never sit down in between rounds, right? I think it's a coach thing. They're coached by Mark Clem. I'm sure that's just something that's taught throughout their whole entire gym. If you watch these guys in between rounds, they're always bouncing. They're on their toes. They're constantly moving. I'm sure it works for some people. Probably doesn't work for everybody. But that's how all these guys fight. And like James said earlier, it's really cool that Conflict will go and do these Muay Thai fights.
Gentlemen, are you ready for the fighters of fight number 2? First off, fighting out of the red corner and weighing in at 155 pounds. He's coached by Jeff Grady with an amateur record of 1-0. And joining us from right here in Charleston, South Carolina, representing for Charleston Muay Thai, Josh Holt! And fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 155 pounds, he's coached by Mark Clem, and it's his first amateur fight. Joining us from Greenville, South Carolina, and representing Bond Muay Thai, Isaiah McCullough! This Muay Thai bout will consist of 3 2-minute rounds and is sponsored by Banner Exotic.
Here we go. Oh, Isaiah coming out with the pressure right away. Josh returns.
Nice take by Josh. And that was a nice takedown / trip. Depends on what you want to call it. Guys, and hey, this event's also sponsored by the United States Marine Corps. Notice both these guys. I mean, it's really cool that these guys have the Marine Corps on their shin pads. I want to say that Josh might be a veteran himself. I know Jeff has quite a few veterans at his gym. But most of these shin guards, they never have any writing on them. So for these guys to be wearing Marine Corps shin guards, I feel like it's probably a pretty big statement, kind of an honor to them.
Looks like Isaiah's really wanting to put the pressure on in this fight, Trent.
Yeah, he is. Looks like Isaiah's been working a lot in the clinch. But again, these guys can throw elbows, right? A little different from the MMA fights. Both these guys you can tell both these guys are so strong, though. I like to see Cody kind of circle a little bit. Isaiah's kind of just walking him straight back into the cage.
Nice kick.
There we go. And for the people that watch MMA fights and don't like it going to the ground, guys, look up some Muay Thai fights. This is how it is for 3 rounds. And if this doesn't excite you, then you're not a fight fan.
See a little redness on the body of Josh there already.
Josh is throwing some heat.
Oh, coming back strong, though.
Oh, man. Isaiah's so good in the clinch, though. He's got so much pressure on him. You know, one thing that I've always thought would work in Muay Thai a lot, I don't see used very much, are like overhooks and underhooks, especially just to throw elbows, isolate hands to throw elbows, get hands out of the way. I kind of think about it like you're taking a leg off of the table, and when you're isolating a leg or you're isolating an arm, it just takes away something for them to defend with.
That was an action-packed round.
Yes, it was. I'm not sure how to score that round. Both those guys were back and forth the whole entire time. Both guys pushed each other to go up against the cage.
Yeah,
and they also just worked each other around the whole entire octagon.
If I had to pick, I'd probably say Isaiah. I thought he landed the cleaner shots a little bit, and he was kind of setting the pace of the round. But we're going to see what kind of adjustments they have coming out of the red corner here.
Yeah, you know, both these guys have phenomenal instructions in the corner. And again, I thought I was right about that. The other guys from Bond, they don't use stools, they don't sit down. But as you can see Jeff over there, Jeff's got such good advice, and he is. Both these coaches are so passionate about what they do and so into what they do.
Looks like Grady's asking him to bring some more hands whenever Isaiah approaches.
Ten seconds to round number 2. And here we go. And I think that'd be scored as a trip for Josh.
Right away, it looks like Josh is not going to back up this round.
Yep. I think that's what Jeff was telling him. Jeff was like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to put the pressure on him. We'll say both these guys do not mind standing in the pocket and exchanging. Neither one of these guys want to take a step back. But that's what fight fans want to see. I do love how the ref is giving them quite a few seconds, a lot longer than most officials do to work inside the clinch. Most officials, as soon as Muay Thais or strikers clinch up, they break them up. These guys are actually giving them a good bit of time to work. Again, man, Isaiah's just so good in that clinch. And you can see the use of elbows right here from the standing position. Just something you won't see in any of the other MMA fights tonight. But a couple of these Muay Thai fights, and I think we have a full Rouge Muay Thai fight with little gloves tonight. These guys will be throwing elbows, which makes a huge difference.
Nice kick to the body and return.
Again, Isaiah wants to work from the clinch, and every time they're broken up and Josh starts throwing strikes, Josh had a lot of success. But every time he gets close, Isaiah just ties him back up. I'd love to see Josh kind of circle off the cage a little bit right here. Just keep circling and throwing punches. Oh, that was a nice elbow. A nice little flurry to end the round. I'll be honest with you, James, I don't know how to score these last two rounds.
That was a close one right there.
Both of them are so close.
Looks like Josh made the right adjustments between rounds, though.
Yes. So what do you think the keys to victory for both these guys are?
For Isaiah, I would say keep working that clinch. He seems to be doing well in the clinch. For Josh, I would say let's throw some punches, stay out of the clinch, stay off the wall.
Yep, I'd have to agree. Like I said, Isaiah needs to come forward. He needs to clinch up. He needs to do exactly what he's been doing the whole entire time. Josh, I'd love to see Josh circle off the cage, throw more strikes. When he's throwing, he's landing and he's doing well. But as soon as he gets tied up, Isaiah's just kind of manhandling him a little bit.
But could very well be 1-1 going in the third round once again.
No, man.
So once again, coming down to the third round, winner take all.
And like I said, if you don't think Conflict can put fights together, just watch these first two fights. All of these fights are so evenly matched. A lot of mutual respect for these guys. Some nice combos from these guys. These guys are just standing in the pocket and just trading. Again, Isaiah's pressuring forward, looking for the clinch.
Both guys landed some nice knees in that clinch.
Oh, yeah. Didn't let him work quite as long then in the clinch. Some nice knees, knee for knee right here. Notice one thing both these guys are doing is that whenever they're, it's a nice dig to the body by Josh. Yep. Again, Isaiah's looking for the clinch. I'd love to see Josh circle off the cage and start throwing strikes. He's having so much success when he's actually throwing. And man, it's so hard to judge this too because it's hard to say what the judges are looking for.
Right, absolutely.
Are they looking for control? They're looking for damage, you know? And it's not only that, like, this has been a super technical fight, especially for two amateurs that, you know, this is Isaiah's debut, and Josh has only got one fight. But again, watch how these guys are measuring out their elbows too. What they're doing in the clinch is that they're measuring out their hands. As soon as they're putting pressure with one of their hands on the other's head, they're dropping that elbow over the top and landing that elbow. And even though, like I said, even though there's a pad on it, that motherfucker still hurts.
Both guys staying so busy in the clinch.
Yeah.
So many knees to the body coming.
Again, like the cardio for these guys. Oh. That was a nice little trip by Josh. You also have to think about these Muay Thai fights, how they're scored. They score these trips pretty high.
Yep. And
we got 10 seconds left, and they're gonna exchange here for the last 10 seconds. What a fight, what a fight. And honestly, I have no idea who they're even gonna score it for.
No.
I have no idea.
Second and third round's a big toss-up for me.
Yes. Yeah, that was one hell of a fight by both of these guys. Again, probably the two best Muay Thai gyms in the state of South Carolina. So you know these guys are gonna bring it. Yeah, I don't think anybody would be mad of how this fight would be scored too. I mean, just like the last fight, they're so close. They're so close. It's just so hard to say.
And that speaks a lot for the matchmaking here at Conflict too. Very good matchmaking, evenly matched fights.
And here we go. This decision was a little bit quicker. Man, what if we had two draws in a row?
Wouldn't surprise me.
We very well could.
The swords are in from the judge of the table. And the winner of fight number 2 by unanimous decision
not mad at that decision. I think they're probably looking at just the pure volume from Isaiah.
Yep, I think so too.
I think he was landing maybe 2-to-1 knees in the clinch there. He was just throwing more.
Yeah, you know, and Isaiah was controlling from the clinch a little bit more. Like I said, it's so back and forth, such a toss-up of what these judges are wanting to see as far as scoring the fight and winning. But like I said, man, a fight like that could really, really, really go either way.
Very impressed with Josh, though. Nothing to hang his head about there. Got some great work.
Yep, and congrats to Isaiah because, man, that was a hard-fought fight. And, hey, we got next